Hey guys, I'm finna leave and check out this property. I called a couple of places, and I'm gonna call a couple more places. The air pollution is terrible, man. It's from the building, and it's from outside, man. Big diesel trucks, diesel vehicles with bad exhaust, man. Plus mini bikes, unlicensed vehicles, four-wheel vehicles, and all kinds of stupid shit in the neighborhood. Like I said, man, it's a lot of corruption in Detroit. Especially, I'm gonna let you know, man, the chief of police is a mafioso, period. The lieutenant is a mafioso, period. These people are not asked for from around around the country. Let you know, man, they put their own PR stuff out, man. I don't think the mayor liked this guy because this ain't the guy he appointed. So he was already here. So letting you know, man, this guy is a mafioso, man. I don't care what it is, man. He's a mafioso like the lieutenant in the precincts, man. You have to get with these people because these the ones, the people who run the precinct, the head of the precinct. He's the what you call that is damn, that is a attaché. No, it's like an attaché. I forgot what you is. Let's start with a C. But anyway, this guy posts get the business out to the foot soldiers. If these people are down with the thing, they supposed to move up. These foot soldiers that's been there for any time, they are mafioso because they'll move up automatically. The only experienced people is the people got some, administration. Be telling what these people to look for all the time because these people have foot soldier, experience. If these people are hanging around with the foot soldiers, they should be busting so much crime. It's they know what to look for. They know what to do. These people are not even doing it. They mafiosos, period. It's back down to the stress police, back to the Kavanaugh years. Like my people were saying, Kavanaugh years, flat out what they was hearing, Kavanaugh years. It's back to the Kavanaugh years in Detroit. With Hoffa, it's back with the Kavanaugh years and the Hoffa years, man. Of crooked unions, crooked, crooked business all over Detroit, man. Period. Plus with these Arabs, Chaldeans, they're Arabs, flat out. They're Arabs. They just Christians. Another name for a Chaldean is an Arab because they are Arabs. They from the third world. And they living in our Arab land. They gotta be Arabs, for real. Descendants of Arabs, for real. So I don't, it's so much stuff happening in Detroit that let you know it's corruption all over Detroit. Right back again. After Mayor Young left, a whole bunch of stuff happened, man. Kwame, Archer, all kinds of stuff, except for Mr. Bing. He's a businessman, had to sell his business because all this corruption and everything, man. He didn't even want to take the job. They begged him to take the job. He's a businessman. He couldn't do some of the things that Mr. Duggan did. I applaud Mr. Duggan. He did it, street lights. Automatically had to have street lights from these criminals, man. Flat out, man. It's a crack house right across the street from my building. It's a crack house. Always gonna be a crack house. Don't see no bags. Don't see one customer service thing in the place. For real. I don't care if you got it's a Quickie Mart. They got customer service. Everything got customer service. When you sell food items and you selling gas, man. You trying to get more business. These people are not getting more business with people hanging in the building, hanging around the building. And it's flat out loitering, trespassing, and selling drugs right in the parking lot. Or in the other parking lot, Astra, Nustra, Familia. That's a new family, for real. That's just another word for new family. I'm just saying it's it's so much stuff going over here. It's ridiculous, man. It's a white trash neighborhood, flat out heroin addicts, crackheads, and gutter trash and retards. I don't never see these kids going to school, man. Never see these people going to school. Seen one, one person taking their daughter to school, and that was it, man. Early in the morning. I'm up early in the morning, man. Taking my 2 ration of coffee and heading out someplace, man. Do an errand or, go do some research at the library or try to improve myself at home that I can't do with all these drug-infested and disease-infested people, man. These doors are flimsy, man. I need air coming through the bottom of the door, top of the door, and the side of the doors, man, flat out. So, and the windows is not sealed. You can feel air coming through the windows, man. So the heat is leaving the building anyway through the windows. So I can smell any kind of pollution coming from these vehicles. Heavy, a lot of pollution is coming through the windows. I can smell it or feel it. So I'm letting you know, man, Detroit is, you don't want to come here. It's a slum, like my mother told me a couple of years back. It's a slum, flat out. It reverted back. It's a slum. And people lie to you flat out, man. Tell you right now, don't do no Good Samaritan stuff and get paid for what you do. Don't do nothing without being paid in Detroit, period. That's the motto, man. Don't be no Good Samaritan and don't do nothing without being paid, for real. These people are douchebags in Detroit, flat out douchebags. I'm not going to do one thing, mind my own business, and stay in the place where I live at, my apartment. That's living, man. Other than going outside and doing errands and doing other stuff, that's living too. But, you're doing something when you go out outside. You either going and getting food, you going over doing some entertainment, or doing an errand, or visiting relatives, or taking care of some business, whatever, paying bills or whatever. So letting you know, man, Detroit is a slum, period. Peace.